Hello and welcome to this week's video from the Chespack Academy. We have spread this series out to a video every other week to enable development works to continue on our new Innovation Centre, which is part of videos later in the series. But for now, we have a couple of videos we want to show you as part of our Toolbox Talk series. And this week's video is a very simple video on how to correctly use cloths in your facility. Because believe it or not, many people get this wrong. But I'll tell you more after we've run the intro. So I wanted to start with why using cloths correctly is so important in your facility. There are a number of key features around a cleaning cloth that when used correctly improve the effectiveness of surface cleaning and the amount of dirt and bacteria that they will pick up. So many operatives in so many facilities get it wrong when using a cloth. And with it being possibly the most common item on a cleaning operative's cart, it's important to make sure you're getting this right. Cloths are used on so many different surfaces in many different areas of a building. You might use a cloth to remove dust or clean tables, or you might use it for washroom areas or windows. And when using that wrong cloth or using the cloth incorrectly, you might be creating more work for yourself or leaving surfaces not properly clean. Cloths come in different colours as part of a colour coding system to eliminate cross-contamination across different areas in a building. And this is something I went over in my last video of colour coding. So go and check that out if you've not seen it already. When using cloths, it's important that you always open up the cloth to use a full flat surface like this. And not a scrunched up ball like this. Why? Because when the cloth is scrunched up like this, it will not be at all effective in picking up the dirt and bacteria off the surface, and will only pick up a small percentage, and the fibres will fill up quicker and become full and unable to collect any more from the surface. So you should always open up the cloth so that they are nice and flat, and using a large surface area to collect the maximum amount of dirt and bacteria from the surface and save you having to go back over it. And here is a little fun fact for you. Microfiber cloths have over 200,000 fibres per square inch and are designed to have little pockets within the cloth that collect and hold the dirt for a highly effective clean. The next point I wanted to cover is how to effectively move across a surface with a cleaning cloth. Many operatives and people within facilities are quick to wipe surfaces in circles or random coverage of a particular surface like this, which will result in A. Redistribution of dirt and bacteria, and B. You can't always ensure that you've covered the entire area on your surface, which in this day and age, coming out of a pandemic, is not an option to be missing areas within your cleaning, especially when bacteria are among the fastest reproducing organisms in the world, doubling every 4 minutes across a surface. So when wiping a surface, you should always ensure that you're using the leading edge of a cloth and move across the surface thoroughly, and this way you will be able to ensure a thorough clean. Lastly, I thought I would quickly cover the different cloths available and what is best for facilities coming out of the pandemic. Standard cotton cloths are one of the most popular and widely used cleaning fibres. It's a readily available material and its high absorbency makes it ideal for picking up liquids. You can see on the screen here how this material works and how it's ideal for absorbing liquids. But when battling germs, absorbency does not mean effectiveness. Although it's an excellent for holding onto moisture, it's bad at trapping soils, which is crucial when it comes to infection prevention. Cotton also has a bad habit of binding to quat-based disinfectants, which reduces the effectiveness when using the material with the cleaners. So what do we recommend instead? As you can see from the screen, microfiber works very differently to cotton cloths. Microfiber cloths are way more effective at lifting and containing soils, thereby preventing the spread of infectious microorganisms. The synthetic fibres have built-in grooves that pick up and hold on to the particles, and microfiber cloths do not bind to quat-based cleaners. They may be more expensive to begin with, but because of the durability of these cloths and the high quality clean, there is massive cost and use savings in the long term. So overall, we would recommend your facility makes the switch to microfiber. Remember, it doesn't have to just be the cloths, and you can include microfiber mopping systems for floors as well. So that's it from this week, and I hope it's been clear and useful for you. Don't forget to give it a like and send it on to your colleagues, and together we can improve cleaning regimes and facilities throughout the UK and bring down the cost and increase time savings. Have a great week, thank you and goodbye.